Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. This is Big John here with Sasquatch Airsoft. And today we're going to be doing another gun review. This is one I got. This is a gun that I got, I think April of this past year. And it's something that I really like. I was contemplating on a few different sniper rifles because I wanted to add something like that to my collection. And a little bit controversial. I know some people aren't the biggest fans of Novritsch, but I went with Novritsch because these guns come pre-upgraded. They come pre-installed with some pretty nice parts. Like I said, I know not a lot of people are the biggest fans of Novritsch. Yeah, I'm not going to get into the whole Novritsch conversation right now unless somebody's interested in discussing the Novritsch topic. But with that being said, let me reach behind me here and grab. This is the Novritsch Ssq22 gas blowback DMR, or GBBR, as a lot of people call them. I had picked this up for around, I think they retail for $370. I think I got this one on sale when it was on sale for a little bit cheaper than that. So it's a Novritsch. You know, they come pre-installed with upgraded parts. You have a nice CDC, or I'm sorry, not CDC, TDC hop-up and maple leaf bucking pre-installed. And this hop-up is really nice on this gun. As you can see, I do a little bit of custom work to my guns. If you can see the barrel, how I have it, how I took the paint pen and I did kind of the same thing that I did in my hater video with this one. Just kind of outlined it. Some of the, areas that were embedded in it. It's not a perfect job, but no, I like playing around with the cosmetics. Like I said, these come pre-installed with the upgraded parts. This is not the Novritsch site. This is a scope from Amazon that I got. I think this scope was around $30. This is a really nice scope. I like this a lot. It's got the easy pop-up adjustments on it for windage and elevation. It's also illuminated. Kind of hard to show you guys in the video. I'm not even sure if I can figure out how to go about showing you guys that. But this is not a folding stock on the back. This is a permanent stock. It's fixed with these Allen key bolts here. And as well, you have these curved magazines. These are the Novritsch. This is the Novritsch magazines. I have a couple others that are not Novritsch ones that I'm going to be discussing a little bit later. And this is actually this bipod, even though, bipods aren't really the biggest deal in airsoft. We hardly ever use them, but it's nice for standing it up. And I also put this front foregrip on here, which honestly I use quite a bit just to, be able to grab the front of that gun. It's really comfortable for me when I'm, when I'm out there playing. But I actually got this bipod for a really good price. They're about $60 on Novritsch's website. I got this one on Amazon, and it's the exact same one that Novritsch sells for $60. I got it for around $30, about half price on Amazon. So it's just something quick to know if you're thinking about picking up even a bipod for anything else that you're running. And this is M-LOK. They are M-LOK mounted bipod. They're two separate pieces. I do really like this bipod. But one thing I want to talk about is that TDC hop-up. If you see, they have this dial here. I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but all that you need to do in order to adjust the hop-up for this gun is adjust this dial left and right. And I really like that about this gun because I'm all about accessibility, especially when it comes to hop-ups. There's a few guns out on the market that I really like the hop-up adjustments for because they are simple and no tools required. Additionally, I put a couple Picatinis on this one. They're just additional little cheap Picatinis I got for Amazon. I think I got 5 of these or 6 of these in a couple different sizes in a variety pack on Amazon for like $10. Oh, excuse me. We're going to be doing a little bit of shooting video on this one. I'm going to take it outside. I'm kind of going to show you guys how far and what kind of grouping this rifle gives me. I think it shoots pretty far, especially for a DMR platform. Additionally, one thing I want to note is this front tip. It did come with an orange front tip. I ended up opting into getting one of the Novritsch tips here. I think it was like $15. I mean, it wasn't exactly the cheapest as far as like a metal tip goes, but it really just helps this gun stick out. I think among other airsoft guns that still have that orange tip on it. I like this. I would buy another one definitely. Also, these mags. This is the mag that comes with the gun. They are curved. They are KCO2 compatible, this gun. So if you are a fan of the old KCO2 that came out, that was retailing for a while, or I think maybe it still is on the market. This gun's compatible with those magazines, and I'm going to touch a little bit on that later on in the video. So we'll get back to that when that comes back up. But for now, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to load up some 40-gram BBs, and we're going to be back. Also, one real quick thing that I wanted to mention, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. This is a rumor I heard from some people on Reddit and Discord and things like that. But what I've heard and what I've heard rumored about this gun is that this is actually manufactured. If you know Novritsch, they outsource sometimes for some of their guns, but this is actually manufactured by Tokyo Marui. That's the rumor that I've heard. I've tried doing some research on it myself, and I haven't put together any real conclusion to that. So take that as you will. But as far as how this gun shoots, it does shoot like a Tokyo Marui. So that's just something that's really, really worth it. Alright, so we're out here. We got our Ssq22 loaded up with 40-gram BBs. I got my chrono here because I want to chrono it. Let's see what we're getting. 305, 308, 285, 293, 305, 302. Shooting a little hot with a fresh green gas fill. And we have our little target out there on the chair. The wind will stop for a second. We'll see if we can't land some shots. Just for a point of reference, that chair's about 120 feet from where I'm standing. 110, 120 feet. Turn that hop up a little bit. That's just how easy it is to adjust this hop up. Those look pretty close to center. Looks like we're empty on that mag. That's the Novritsch magazine right there. I have, like I said earlier, This is a magazine for a KCO2. This is a CO2 magazine. I opted in for one of these because I like CO2. I like to be able to have accessible CO2 stuff on hand. And that's how it looks with it. Kind of like it, the stick mag instead of the curved mag, a little better. Let's see, can't land some more shots once that paper relaxes. Come on, paper. Yeah, we'll take some shots anyway. Alright, we're empty. I believe these mags are 30 rounds. I believe the Novritsch ones are about 39. So we're going to go get our target, and I'm going to see you guys back inside. Hey guys, we're back inside. We've warmed up a little bit. We grabbed our target. We're here with the Ssq22 once again, and we're going to go over some of the results. As I said, I don't know if you guys got the best look at this magazine when I was out there. It didn't seem like it in the video, but this is the KCO2 magazine. The CO2 in the bottom. This is the one that I was talking about in the images I put up. In the images I put up, there's two types. There is a CO2, which is the $40 one, and the green gas ones are a little cheaper, which is $35, which is a really good price compared to the Novritsch ones. These ones are like $50 a piece. We all know that that extra $10 for a magazine really, really matters. So that's just something I wanted to put out into the air. Not bashing Novritsch in any way. I love Novritsch, but when you're talking about magazine compatibility and the prices for it as well, that's something that matters to me, because once again, I love this sport, but it doesn't mean that we need to go broke because we need to have the best, the best stuff out there, the most expensive stuff out there. We want to have fun and keep it cheap at the same time. With that being said, I'll set that aside. I'll set the rifle itself aside as well, and we'll kind of go over what happened out here. So, if you can see here, you guys are familiar with these targets. I showed you these in the other gun review. We got a lot of shots here. We fired about 45 rounds after my test shots and my chrono shots. We had about 45 rounds left. Got one here, got one here. You guys can see as I point out, this looks like it was a double. Really good grouping up here. My scope's not 100% on point, but I know where it's shooting. Down here we have a couple more up here. And then we have one way down here in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is good. At least in my opinion, I think this is a pretty good grouping. Oh, I also missed this one that's almost right on the center. But this is a very good grouping of shots. Once again, these are 10 by 10 targets that I'm using. I'm going to be getting some better targets and a better target stand in the future here as the page grows and I gain a little bit of following. I'm going to be investing in some other, maybe some splatter targets and stuff like that. I'm not sure if they work with Airsoft, but we're going to find out. Once again, I'm going to put this right up to my chest to show you. you're hitting your target as far as you're concerned. You're going to be hitting your target, especially if they're as big as me. So, honestly, that's really the video for today. I know this one's gone on long enough. If you guys have any questions for me, or you want more information about either the magazines, the KCO2 magazines, if you're thinking about picking one of these up, or if you want more information about this bipod, where to get it, links and stuff like that, or this scope here, the Best Sight scope, if you want more information about that or want to see a separate video. I actually wanted to correct myself as well. This was not a $20 scope or a $30 scope. This was actually more around the $50 to $60 area. This is a nicer scope, and I would assume this to be good for real steel as well. It is a really nice scope with a 5x zoom. With that being said, that's today's video. As always, if you'll comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends, get them on the page. I want to be able to save you guys some money. So, until next time, I'm Big John, Sasquatch Airsoft. Thanks for watching.